Thrall! For Doomhammer!
You asked for it.
I do like Mountain Giant, and I also like Mana Cyclone, so we'll keep those. And the Sorcerer's Apprentice, alright. So let's just draw some cards here from the 0 to 1 mana spell category. Sea Giant is pretty playable against Shaman as well. So a good hand that's only looking to pick up a couple of support cards.
I hope you like my invention.
Novice, probably just a Galakrond still. If I Banana Buffoon, I still can't play Mountain Giant on turn 4, right? So that's a bit of a bummer, but I still play Banana Buffoon here. I don't really care that much about the healing totem itself, but it's nice to kill it with the Buffoon so he can't Faceless Corruptor it in a couple turns. Oh, I want to kill that though, so looks like I'm feeding a banana to my guy. This could just be a Mana Cyclone Sorcerer's Apprentice turn. Start working on this Mana Giant, get some stuff in play that helps the Sea Giant. No, I don't even lose a card in hand, so Mountain Giant stays relevant. Arcane Intellect is nice, but I really, really like Frost Nova with this deck, especially when I have Giants in hand already. But it's probably an Intellect. I had an extra banana, so we'll feed it to the Apprentice, so she doesn't get 2-1 rushed into. Although this turn is the Devoted Maniac, which is 4 power worth of rush. But at least he has to commit both into the Sorcerer's Apprentice instead of splitting between the Apprentice and the Cyclone.
Mortals are so squishy. This is not your home.
Pretty annoying, but not the most significant 8-drop he could have gotten. So I can cast Research Project if I want to play Mountain Giant. It's also nice because it starts discounting the Arcane Giant. Guess I'll go ahead and play it. I can Ray of Frost here if I'd like to protect the Sorcerer's Apprentice, which I do like protecting Sorcerer's Apprentice. Can't really evocation anything out here. Wait, is this a real evocation? I just drew it this turn off the research. No, I didn't. I drew it this turn though, right? If it was a fake evocation, no, I still couldn't have played a Mana Giant here. Alright. So, getting ahead on board, I would like to pick up maybe like a Conjurer's Calling at this point. What does that face hit? Oh, I guess maybe it's just not relevant.
How about a new eye?
Faceless Corruptor. Wanted to kill the Healing Totem, but had to deal with the Mana Tide. But that's okay, his whole turn was committed to the Giant. Oh, I have another Mana Cyclone here. Looks like I can play 4 spells. The Arcane Intellect is a little bit problematic to play because it refills my hand and then space for the Mana Cyclone spells, but I probably just do some stuff here. It looks like I can probably play the Giants. Counterspell, I have mana for. I can deal 4 damage to this thing. Do I want to spend all these rays? Probably. So I don't have to play this evocation, but I can basically replace it with a random spell. Which seems good, because I really want a spell here to be playable. Although it does seem somewhat difficult to not hit playable spells.
Give that man a turn of refuge.
Okay, I actually did everything I wanted to there. But I'm not sure if everything I wanted to do was appropriate. I did commit a lot of stuff to the board here, but I don't think that's bad. He's not Quest, so I doubt MC Tech's in his deck. I have seen Hagatha's scheme, but it's not even big enough to kill these 8/8s, and I think it's pretty rare. So I think I'm happy with this. Unfortunately, at this point, my hand kinda sucks. But maybe it's okay for my hand to suck when I have 29 power in play. And who knows, maybe this Astral Rift can perform a miracle. Get Counterspelled, nerd. It's really nice for Counterspell to hit 3 mana. Man, that was turn 6. Sorcerer's Apprentice is a hell of a card.
Victory for the Forsaken.
You asked for it.
Shinvala Evocation on turn 1. And then coin double Ray of Frost on turn 2. I don't know if that's actually how this is going to play out, but it could. Quest Hunter. I could actually make a 5/5 this turn, but it really doesn't seem good at all. Just playing the minion seems fine though. Maybe next turn I even just coin out Luna instead of making a 5/5. Probably make a 5/5 though. If he gives me anything to Ray of Frost at least. I guess I'm just gonna Ray of Frost that. Maybe I only go one Ray of Frost though. Well, I think this is pretty obviously Magic Trick with Shinvala in play. So I just Magic Trick again? I do kind of want to freeze this. Wait, can I just make 2 things here? I have coin, so I can play these 2 and 2 more. I'd have to Magic Trick into a 0 cost to make another 5/5 here. I think coin is just more flexible generally than the evocation, even though evocation can be worth more. Hopefully it doesn't track into another Hogsteed, because it looks like it's pretty easy for me to go off with Chinvala again next turn. Damn. So Chinvala just got a 5/5, but turn 2 5/5 is pretty good, it turns out. Do I just want to coin this out to draw a card? I do like drawing a card. And it just puts another threat in play. The Luna, not so much the 1/1. But yeah, this is a very threatening board for him to have to deal with on turn 4. Like, this is the turn that I should maybe have a 5/5 in play. Khadgar or Mirror Image is kind of bad against Unleash the Hounds. Do I want to play Book of Specters? Like, I don't really like giving him cards, but it probably does draw me more cards on average compared to the Book of Specters, which probably only gives me somewhere between 1 and 2. But, like, all of my best cards are minions, so playing a Book of Specters is not unreasonable, I don't think. But I think I like Research Project a little bit more. I might end up regretting that. Diving Griffin, huh? God, I hate that Sylvanas I hate the way her voice sounds. Is that how she sounds on the card? Feel like it's not. I can double Sorcerer's Apprentice Intellect here. That doesn't really seem great. Sorcerer's Apprentice is a nice combo card. Although I have gone through Chinvala already.
Someday I'll be just like you.
Whatever.
Someday I'll be just like
Get stuff in play. We're just trying to beat him up at this point. I don't want to play Mirror Image though, because Unleash the Hounds. I don't actually know that it was worse against Unleash the Hounds though. Like, he got 2 more dogs, but it blocked some attacks too. Let's play a 0-mana magic trick. Just kind of looking for damage here. Learn Draconic, all my shit costs 0. What am I doing here? Pushing 3. I'm gonna push 5, I think. Freeze this. Probably just throw the arcane missiles out to try to kill him. I don't know, let's Astral Rift and see what I can hit. Do I want to play this? At this point, I'm pretty interested in hero powering his face. 5, 6... I think this turn I'd rather just get the Spell Wing in play. That Arcane Missile's actually hit his Sea Giant 3 times. That's really unlucky. Really, really unlucky. Might be game losing RNG, but we'll see. It's not that easy for him to get through this board. I've seen one Unleash already. He can have Swarm of Locusts. But like, even if he has either of those cards, he doesn't kill Sorcerer's Apprentice. Ziliax is obnoxious though. Probably have to give him 3 more health off of that. Actually, that lets me get through. So, hero power, shoot, shoot. Got 7, 8 damage. Yeah, probably just set him to 2 here. For each card in your hand, deal 1 damage to a random enemy. That doesn't seem good. But this Firehawk seems pretty playable here. Oh, I have a 1 in 27 lethal. Not worth. If my first Arcane Missiles wasn't so freaking terrible, I could have maybe gone for it here. I can't die here, can I? 17, 18... You'd have to, like, trade stuff off. No, there's no way I die here. Hopefully he has to trade enough of this stuff off that my Arcane Missiles is fairly consistent next turn.
How about a new life? How about a new life?
Looks like I'm gonna need to get a little bit lucky here. But I only need 1 missile to go face, and then I can just hero power him. Smart of him to just keep more bodies in play. Alright, so... I guess I'm playing missiles. This is basically just 6 mana Arcane Missiles, right? Which is a little bit better for my curve here. Since Khadgar and Conjurer's Calling are basically dead cards.
What to do?
Behold the cosmos.
Got him.
for it.
Frost Nova is really good, but I don't think I can keep it. We'll just hope to draw it at the appropriate time. Turn 1, Evocation Shinvala. I don't think I like that play. I do have the Sorcerer's Apprentice follow-up, but I don't have anything to go with the Sorcerer's Apprentice. So the only way I could make a 5/5 anytime soon would be if I drew like Magic Trick into Magic Trick into Magic Trick. And that's obviously not something I can count on doing. So we can just chill for a bit. Hero Power here, Arcane Intellect on 3, something on 4, and then Shinvala, Sorcerer's Apprentice on 5 maybe.
I hope you like my invention.
If I'm lucky, I'll hit a Mana Cyclone along with it. Mountain Giant's not quite going to be cheap enough next turn, unfortunately. I think I'm okay hero powering this. He's usually playing something here that I can trade my guy into. It'd be really weird for my guy to not be able to die here. Okay, well, looks like a really weird game. But now I can just play Mountain Giant instead of the Shinvala thing, which might even just be better, especially with Conjurers in my hand. So yeah, this 8/8's pretty scary for him. He can Invocation of Frost to freeze it for a turn, but that doesn't really solve his problem. This also doesn't really solve his problem. Although it is kind of annoying for me. Ooh, Mana Cyclone. So I can Sorcerer's Apprentice, Shinvala, Mana Cyclone, triple spell. That leaves me with 1 mana. I get 3 things off the Cyclone. It looks pretty unlikely that I could make 2 things with Shinvala here. So I'm probably just casting Conjurer's Calling on this Mountain Giant. Then we'll just hero power here. Maybe we can do a little bit better with the Shinvala next turn.
I will act as your scale, Dragon.
He does have his Galakrond in hand, which is a little scary, but he hasn't had the Corrupt Elementalist. He did Farsight into that thing, though. But man, I can do something here, can't I? Sea Giant, Conjurer's Calling. This seems like a turn. Can I play a Mountain Giant as well? Mountain Giant for 3. I would have to Conjurer's Calling one of these things without trading first. Oh no, I can Evocation, play this for 2, 3, 3 Conjurers. Alright, let's play a ton of shit.
I wonder.
Will the elements destroy me? Or will the giants destroy you? Last time I did something like this, the guy had Hagatha's Scheme, just like in his deck, he had Hagatha's Scheme, and it fucked me up. I was pretty upset at that game, if I'm being honest. But surely I'm not going to get Hagatha's Schemed again. I am going to get Galakronded next turn, though. Which is pretty bad. That deals with a lot of my stats. But it looks like I can push 16 here. Go Galakrond up to 21. Oh no, I'm only going to get to push 8, so he'll Galakrond up to... Wait, I really did that math wrong. Okay, let's start over. I can push 16 here, puts him to 13, he goes up to 18. He kills 2 of my things, and I'm still threatening quite a lot.
What to do?
I don't really have board space to do a Chinvala thing this turn, which is kind of a bummer, because it kind of makes it seem like I'm not doing much of anything this turn. I guess I just play these mirror images, right? Give a big old middle finger to his 8/8 rush minions. And I guess that's really like my whole turn. Boom. He's gonna have the weapon to run into something. So I guess I'll just give him a 7/2. Plus this pushes the most damage. He goes to 18. You know what, maybe I want this face damage. No, not with this hand. Shoot that thing to make it more awkward to play like a Faceless Corruptor or something. Because it looks like Galakrond is just not good enough here. He kills 2 taunts and an 8/8 and then dies. Mutate into a rush minion. But he's still dead here, right? This is just 15. Then we just trade that off in Arcane Missiles. Man, as gross as Shaman is, this deck can also be pretty gross.